Horoscopes by 1pkc.io, brought to you by Jeff Helkenberg.
Hello Libra, this is your horoscope for the week of March 11th, 2019. Now currently the house of Libra is empty while your ruling planet Venus is alone in Aquarius. And so sort of similar to what we talked about last week, there is a danger that you might do something that can really damage your relationships. We're talking about your personal relationships this week because chances are you feel bored, a little bit restless, and it's a very bad time to feel that way because chances are you're going to run into some other people who are equally disillusioned and that both of you might be willing to engage in activities and behaviors that you live to regret. So the message this week is that if you find yourself moving in a direction that is exciting to you but unfamiliar, make sure you're doing the very best you can to calculate what the consequences of your actions are going to be. So to give you kind of an example situation, a hypothetical, you could be out with some friends and you run into someone that you're maybe a little bit attracted to, and so you flirt a little bit and you have a good time, and the next thing you know, that can lead to a situation where if you're in a relationship, you're going to end up feeling guilty. Now, one of the things that can happen if you put yourself in a situation where you're carrying information that you don't share with an intimate partner or your the people that are closest to you in your life, if you end up around them keeping secrets, then that's going to be a situation that's going to make you feel very bad inside, and it's just going to get worse and worse and worse as the year goes on. So we are always going to be challenged by our desires. And that doesn't mean that our desires are bad or wrong or that you can't engage in those activities. The thing that is most important is that building trust takes time. And if you behave in a way that calls that into question, it's going to lead to very negative consequences for you related to your self-esteem and related to the intensity of your partnerships. So don't jeopardize the most valuable relationships you have because you're bored or frustrated. And it's very easy to do, and it's not me trying to judge you, it's just the reality of the situation, the way the energy is set up right now. Venus all alone out there in Aquarius, then you've got Mars and Uranus in Taurus with the activity of the moon early on. There is a lot of stuff that can go wrong for you right now, and there's not much to be gained. So if you find yourself yearning for something new, and the universe creates the situation where you're maybe able to get what you think you want, be patient. Because if it's really something that is important to you, it's going to linger. It's going to be available. You're not going to lose out on that opportunity. So don't rush in to a situation that you live to regret. Now, for those of you who know your birth chart positions, here's a rundown of the other planets and our star. Neptune and the Sun are in Pisces, along with Mercury, which has entered into retrograde. Venus is in Aquarius. Mars and Uranus are in Taurus. Jupiter is in Sagittarius. And Pluto and Saturn are in Capricorn. While the Moon starts the week in Taurus, will move through Gemini and Cancer, and will end the week in Leo. So again, the message this week is one of caution. Be conscious of what you're doing before you do it. Know the risks you're taking. And if you believe that what you're doing is going to require you to be dishonest, don't do it.
Thank you for listening, and visit 1pkc.io for more great content.